Hello, my lovely weeps. Welcome back. I really do sound sick. I might be sick. Not quite sure, but my throat is dying, or maybe it's just my impressions are killing me, literally. Um, but yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, and I'm changing my account name because one, I can. Two, there's another channel that is similar name. I wasn't aware of this, but now I am. So, yeah. Also, story is on Wattpad. Enjoy the video, even though the story is garbage. Okay, goodbye. He would kill people with no remorse, not even a second thought, and they would be dead. Although he was never hostile towards you, you still grew a fear of what he could do if he felt the need to. You wondered if he would do the same if he thought you tried to help Barry escape, or did something he told you was prohibited. At this point, it was the same thing, different day. Being afraid of doing something wrong and dying because of it, you never knew if he really cared about you, or if he just wanted to play with you, like a toy. Was he just gonna throw you away when he was done with you, and find a new source of entertainment? Or did he care about you and love you like he said he did? Yesterday, of course, was the same. Wake up, make breakfast for Eri and Chisaki, have Chisaki literally wrapped around you while he patrols the base to make sure everyone is doing as told, taking care of Eri while he does paperwork, putting Eri to bed, and going to bed yourself. With Chisaki, of course. But you wanted today to be different. Angel, come on. We need to get up. Chisaki woke you up, shaking you slightly. Never! What? You pounced onto the man. No, what do you think you're doing, Angel? You looked at him in the eyes. You couldn't tell if he was mad or not, but you were scared to find out. Nothing. You got off of him, and he looked at you curiously. What's wrong, my angel? He rubbed your cheek in comfort, but you accidentally flinched away from his touch. His mood suddenly changed, now realizing what was troubling you. Is that what this is? Are you afraid of me? He sat up and looked down at you, and for once you could see a flicker of shame in his eyes. It only lasted for a second. Then you were unsure of what he was feeling once again. He jumped on top of you, pinning your wrists beside your head. Ah! You yelled, afraid of what was gonna happen next. Angel. You whimpered beneath him. Yes, Chisaki? You unintentionally stuttered. Are you afraid of me? You looked away from him. You couldn't bear seeing his now shameful and saddened expression. You felt something wet and warm drip onto your face. Is he crying? You look up at him to find your assumption was correct. He was crying, a sight you never thought you would see. You noticed that his body was trembling. His shaky hands let go of you as he sat back up and turned away from you. You sat up and placed a hand on his shoulder. Chisaki? You looked over his shoulder to see him crying with a disgusted look on his face. He was disgusted with himself for ever making you feel that way about him. You slowly and carefully wrapped your arms around his torso. He was so deep in his thoughts, he hadn't noticed until you buried your face into the crook of his neck. I'm not afraid of you, Chisaki. I guess I'm just afraid of what you'll do if I piss you off enough. Your words trailed off as he turned to hold you. Not saying a word, he sat and held you. You could feel tears threatening to fall from your eyes. I love you, Angel, and I'm sorry for every time you felt I would hurt you. I want you to know that I would never do anything to put you in harm's way. That was it. That was the breaking point. You started crying into his chest as you gripped onto his shirt. He rocked you in his arms as he whispered sweet nothings to you, eventually calming you and himself down. You heard a knock at the door. Is everything alright in there overall? He looked down at your face and placed you down on the bed. Stay in here, okay, Angel? You nodded and he left the room. The rest of the day you stayed in the room and cuddled with Chisaki. So today's video was short. I just wanted to actually get videos out there because I have been lacking, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, and plus the story is already on Wattpad, so I wanted to have it relatively close to when I published it on there to on YouTube. So I kind of rushed through this one just a little bit. I almost destroyed my vocal cords, and I'm gonna be posting a bloopers video. So, yay! I really hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day, night, evening, whatever time. Goodbye.